I'd like to greet all human beings all around the world with the universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. Today is Tuesday, April the 30th, 2019, brother, and the time being about 7, we'll say 45 p.m. If you see this little smoke coming, yesterday I was burning something and made a little burn pile, and this burn pile, when you burn stuff, you get rid of it. You know what I mean? And when you burn it, it don't come back. And that's what I'm doing. All the battles that I done had, you know what I mean? I done did my part that God showed me to try to show other people that want to be village leaders. You see what I'm saying? When you be village leaders, you have to make sure you strong enough to stand up to all this trash. When you stand up to all this trash and you burn it and you done did your part, whatever your part may be, and God will tell you what your part would be, then you move out of the way and let God handle it. Let me show you something. These 4 grave sites, my children, you know, when they see little wild kittens around, they fed them, and I believe each one of them just about became grown except one, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
And every time somebody killed one or they hit one riding past on Vine Street, my daughters and them asked me, can we make grave sites? And they put flowers on it. And you see, you know, this is something that I teach my daughters, even the animals. You know, we have to have respect for them. I've been down here. Friday, May the 3rd, would be 23 years. I thank God for all the time. I gave away 3 vehicles, and God blessed me with this Suburban. I gave away a couple of vans, and God blessed me with this Crown Vic. It's not the newest things, but they paid for it. And what I'm coming today to tell y'all, pretty soon, me and my children, my daughters and my dad, we gonna go and try to find another location. Not that anybody running us away, but I think we done fought long enough. If you remember the story of Malcolm X, Malcolm X was a natural born leader. You know, he started off when he was guided the wrong way. You know, he got out of prison and then he tried other methods. And those particular methods, when he was taught, he stood on what he was taught. But then when he went over in third world countries, he seen what he was taught wasn't true. And then the leaders of his leaders, they tried to silence him, but you can't silence a true leader. No matter, even if you up under somebody, when you try to silence a true natural born leader, then that natural born leader would separate themselves from them individuals. And then when you separate yourselves, you get enemies that look just like you. And when you standing on what's right, when you trying to get your village, and I consider Charleston, Missouri, the black neighborhoods as being a village. And there's nothing against the white neighborhood. The white neighborhood has themselves in order. Black neighborhood have themselves in order to a certain extent. When you have other people, and I'm just speaking in general, when you have other people disrupt the black community, bring discord to the black community, attack individuals that's trying to help bring peace and harmony in the black community, then that's when a natural born village leader would eventually step up if don't nobody else step up. You see, sometimes in certain communities, people let money that the government get them dictate to who they let control the community. And that ain't how the village work. A village work when you have an honest, decent individual who shows their example, if it's woman or man, first by showing that how their character is, then by showing how they're raising their family, then they show how they deal with their block. Then when they start with their block, then you go to the community. And that's what I've been trying to do since I've been down here. And you know, I believe I've done a good job. That sometimes I allowed my enemies to get me going off course. But my enemies didn't get me off course. What I did was, when God told me to move out of the way, I wouldn't move out of the way. So God allowed me to be in confrontations that I shouldn't have been in. You see what I'm saying? Because he said the battle is not mine, it's his. And what I'm telling y'all in essence, I enjoyed all 23 years. If God allowed me to see Friday, May the 3rd, I enjoyed all 23 years being down here in Charleston, Missouri. But if you want your community to get better, you would have to have the right, all right now, you would have to have the right village leaders in play. If you don't, your village gonna be destroyed. I done did my part. When God say go, I'ma go. Peace be still.